All right, guys, we got a good show for you today. We have Kaleem Shabout. He signed pretty recently with CD Leganés. They're in the Liga 2. Thanks for coming on, man.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So talk about like your soccer background. What made you get in the sport and everything?
For me, the biggest thing that made me get into sport is my dad. My dad's a big soccer player. He's really into the sport. So kind of, I wouldn't say he pushed me in that direction, but was a big impact on why I chose soccer and then just grew my love for it and kept playing ever since.
Yeah. You have dual citizenship with Canada and America, right?
Yep, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, so you played as a kid in Texas. You went to North Hills Prep School. You also played club soccer. What did you learn most about there, and why was Texas the spot to play soccer?
I was born in Texas. That's
Oh,
where
you
my
okay.
family was, where my family, like where my parents met each other and grew up in Texas. It's kind of didn't really ever want to go anywhere else. Just lived in Texas. Really good football, a really good soccer down there. There's like heavy Latino population, so pretty good competition. And then we have a lot of MLS clubs down there as well. MLS, Houston Dynamo. Now we have a San Antonio team as well. So yeah, the Austin team's coming.
Yeah,
I played for a smaller club, uh, not necessarily MLS, but it also had a DA. And yeah, just Texas is my home and always will be.
yeah. What did you learn most, do you think, during that high school club soccer period of your life?
Um, Most I'd say is just confidence. Like your ability doesn't really matter as long as you're confident in yourself. If you can believe in yourself, then you can go as far as you want to go.
Yeah. So after high school, obviously you went to college, you went to UNC Asheville, and you told me Coastal Carolina just now. It's funny I'm wearing the
I
shirt.
did.
Talk
Yeah.
about like that recruiting process and what made you end up deciding to go to both those schools.
So I started out playing, like I said, in like DA, and then I started playing just club in like regional and national league. And while I was in national league, one of the UNC Asheville coaches, actually two of them, the assistant coach and the head coach, came to one of my games and saw me play, like the way I play, and talked to my coach. And then about a week later, I went for a visit to UNC Asheville. I really liked it. Weighed some of my offers and just took my UNC Asheville offer. D1 school, thought it was good for me, and it was competitive soccer, but like I was still looking for more of a competition. I kind of went into UNC Asheville and started playing every minute of every game. So
Yeah.
I was looking for like a top 30, top 40 D1 school. Found Coastal, went to Coastal. Kind of COVID kind of messed stuff around. I only spent 2 months there, and then I was sent home. So because of COVID,
Yeah.
and yeah, then I slowly made my way here.
Yeah. What do you think was your favorite memory of getting to play college soccer?
Probably my first game, my first college game. We played against ETSU, and it was a pretty big game for us. They weren't necessarily they're not in our conference, but UNC Asheville versus ETSU, pretty good school. And I got man of the match, and it was my first game. Played 90 minutes. So after that is when I like secured my spot and just kept playing game after
Yeah, for
game.
sure. That's awesome. So you kind of talked about it a little bit there. With COVID, you got sent back. Why did you decide not to go back to college and make your way over to Spain?
My goal was always to play professional. So when I was playing, I was back home and I was playing UPSL. Just playing my professional back home, and I figured this guy, well, this guy saw me while I was playing, and he gave me an opportunity to come here. So I figured if this guy has an opportunity for me, then why not take it? I can come here, try and play professional,
Mhm.
and my dream come true.
What made you decide like not to go back to college and go over to Spain?
So while I was home because of COVID, I was playing UPSL, like some professional back home. And there was a guy there who saw me playing, gave me an opportunity to come here. So to play professional was always my dream. And I figured if he has this opportunity for me, I better take it. So made my way here and got lucky. And now I'm playing here and still doing college online, but focusing on my soccer as well.
Yeah. How's that adjustment been from going from America to over to Spain?
Wouldn't say it was too tough. I've visited Europe quite a lot since I was younger, playing every like in a lot of countries. So that was that was okay. I'd say the biggest change is like the siesta time from like
Yeah.
1 p.m. to 5. Nothing happened in Spain. Like even grocery stores closed. Um, as for the language, I took 7 years of Spanish in school, so I'm pretty good at Spanish. I'd like to say, yeah,
Yeah.
hasn't been too bad for me, but obviously I have a lot to learn. And when they speak here, they speak really fast, so it's tough.
Yeah, I 100% get them. Those speaking tests for me, those were killer for me in high school, man. They were speaking so
Yeah,
fast. So I couldn't imagine being over in Spain. So
yeah.
how is like COVID affecting you guys? Are you guys getting as many games as you would expect in a normal season or not really?
Before I got here, their season kept getting pushed back and pushed back. So their season got like shrunk into, I want to say, 6 months instead of how long it usually is. But as of now, we get in our games all the time. So every weekend we'll have a game.
Oh,
And then we
sweet.
get to play friendlies as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Um, I'm going to transition a few would you rather's or a couple of fun questions. So first then, if you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be?
Oof. Say Nelson Mandela.
That'd be sweet. I would.
I
That would
watched
be
a
such
movie
a
the other
cool.
day with him. So
Yeah, that would be awesome. Mine was like Dennis Rodman. I just feel like he's such a crazy guy. I'd be like, I just kind of hear about him. Um, okay, we got a few would you rather's. Would you rather be the star soccer player on a losing team or sit the bench all season on a winning team?
star on a losing team.
Yeah, for sure. I
I
would.
like to play.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Would you rather be bitten by a poisonous snake or a poisonous spider?
Spider. I can't do snakes. Snakes scare me.
Yeah, same here. Okay. Would you rather lose your sense of smell or sense of taste?
Sense of taste.
Yeah,
I can't even give you an explanation, but I just sense a taste.
yeah. Okay. Would you rather be able to read others people's minds or the ability to see into your future?
See into the future.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, I was in with that. How do you want people to remember you when your soccer career is over?
As a good footballer, as a fair footballer, and just as someone who worked hard and gave it everything they can. I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be able to play for a nation one day, and I'd
Yeah.
like to be recognized as just a good player
Yeah, for
on and
sure.
off the field.
Yeah. Well, Kaleem, thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate this.
Thanks for having me, bro.